Good morning, happy Friday. I hope everyone's well. Welcome back. Today I thought we would do what would you call it? It's an ephemera kind of snail mail pockets and little flips. Anyway, and I thought we would make it fall theme. I haven't made one yet. I just cut it out. The inspiration for this video came from Liz at the Paper Project. Hi Liz, she's a friend of mine and she's another Canadian lady. So if you'd like to craft with me, grab some cardstock or your colored paper, one side, double-sided, it doesn't matter. I'll show you both. And it's 8.5 by 11 paper. And just grab your glue, scoreboard, scissors or cutters if you want, and some ephemera pieces. And yeah, let's get crafting. All right. So her video is from a couple years ago, I think. So I'm just going to grab a plain piece of 8.5 by 11. So you have your 11-inch side will be at the top, and you're going to score it at 3.5. Then you're going to come over to the 7.5 and score it. And then you'll turn it so that now your 8.5 is at the top, and you're going to score it at 2 3/4. And that'll be the bottom of your booklet. All right, so that's all the scoring. Just get that out of the way. And I'll just grab my scissors. So I'll just show you, this is the one I had sort of put together. Can you see that? Hopefully. So the 3.5 score mark, that's this one here. We're going to cut away that score line. Just cut right up to the 2 3/4 mark and just make a little trim. And the reason we make a little trim there is so that the paper can fold nicely, just like that. And so this piece will fold up. Grab a bone folder here if you have a bone folder. If you don't, use your scissors, the handle of your scissors, that will work perfectly too. So now your center one, you're going to just turn it and you're going to cut it along the bottom, just like that. All right, so we folded this up and I've turned it so that it's long ways. And you're just going to cut along the score line. Probably should have used a darker piece of paper, but this is what I had grabbed. And then you're going to have this. Well, yours will be a lot straighter than mine. Alrighty, we're off to a great start. All right, so let me move that. So I'm just going to fold and burnish the score marks, just like so. Just do that. It's a very quick, very easy project. There's no real math to it, or so you'll fold. If you fold that up, you have it all folded in, and you have your long bottom. So the piece that you've cut, bring it to the back, so that now it's at the back like that. So when you fold it up, it's on the outside. So then you'll bring your sides in. Wait, I have to remember. Okay, bring it. Okay, scratch it. You have your cuts. You're going to fold them up. Let's see. I think I could remember. All right. So these two sides here are going to go to the back. All right. So then when you fold it, this piece here is hanging out, and that is going to become your closure. Now, if I've totally confused you, that's okay. I've confused myself. All right. So let's do it again. So we have everything like this. We're going to take this and bring it out so that now it looks like that. So it's on the opposite side. So instead of being here, it's out here, right? And then we'll fold up our pockets, just like that. So then when your front page comes over, this will come and it'll be like a closure. And you can add a divot here and put some ribbon around it to hold it closed. You can use a little, oh, what are those things? It's like they're little foam dots, the Velcro dots that you can use to do that as well. But you can also use a magnet, you know, if it's not going into a journal. And it's just a little crooked here, so, you know, it's not always straight. I'll just chop that off a little bit like that. All right, so then you have this. I'll show you with the marks. So we have our 3 1/2, 7 1/2, 2 3/4. So it's going to go up, and I put the marks on the other side as well. So this will close and come out so that when your pocket comes up, you have this little overhang. And there you go. Like, isn't that the sweetest little project? And you can just fill the pockets. I've made one. I didn't do any cutting, but I cut the paper that's going to go onto it, so it's not so much time, but the cutest project. All right, so I'm going to grab the one that I have together. You know how that is when you gather up all the paper, and then it's a good thing that the sides are pretty much the same size. All right, excuse me. So that's just, it's already scored. So I'm going to cut the first, cut up to that to your 2 3/4 score line, just till you get there. And I'm going to take a tiny sliver more to help with the folding, and take that off. And then when I turn it, let me just put this up here. It doesn't interfere. This is my second project where I've actually had measurements, so please bear with me. It's a new concept for me. So, and of course it isn't straight, because even if I have a line, I don't cut straight. So I'll just try it again. Just do a little more off of there. There we go. So there's our cuts. Just like that. And before I add the paper, the deco paper, I'm just going to burnish my marks here. Just like that. Just so that they, once I put the paper on, they're flush, and then I won't have any issues. Oops. Okay, so there's our cuts. And then we'll just decorate one. And this one, right now I'm gonna pop it there, so I remember that that's where it goes. Because, oh boy, I confused myself, and I had just practiced the cut. So I just cut some little papers. So both of these will get covered because they'll both sides will be seen. But yeah, I'm not going to do any inking. You can ink if you want. You can use any paper that you want. And if you use paper that's already decorated, then you delete that part for yourself. Sorry, I'm just going to grab my glue because that's one thing that I had forgotten. So I'm just going to, I did cut these to size of the pockets, so I better make sure I do it to the proper sides. So I hope you're all well. I'm doing really good. Had a sleepless night, but my husband ended up not sleeping very well either. So that was unusual, and so we just sat up together and had some quiet time, read some of my Bible, you know, best time to do that. And then when it's all quiet. And then this one will go here. So you can see how fast these projects come together. When I had mentioned yesterday that I was going paintballing tomorrow, people were commenting, some of the ladies were commenting that, oh boy, it's painful and they hurt, and I'm sure they do. I remember last year when Braden said he went and he ended up getting a couple of bruises. So I'm undecided if I'm going to join in with the kids or not. We'll see. I'm just going to trim this off, and it's kind of a wonky side to do it. Yeah, sorry. I'll just do it this way. My hands are not at their best today, but sorry if my head was there. You don't need to see my mug. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it for now because otherwise we'll be here all day. All right, so let's, I have a middle one. I really like this. And this paper, it's old, I can't remember if this is Stampin' Up. It's a couple of years old. And then this stuff is just Michael's paper. It's just one-sided paper. And yeah, this one's double-sided, but you know, that happens sometimes. I'm still in fall mode. So I thought this would be a perfect project to do something nice and quick and easy. And do you have weekend plans? Are you doing anything exciting this weekend? Oh, that's not the one I wanted there, I don't think. These are the ones I wanted here. Yep, just like that. And this is just the opposite side of the paper. So both sides get shown, which is fun. And like I say, if you have double-sided paper, then you've cut down on this, right? You don't have to do this. Then you can just decorate with your pieces, your embellishments, and then fill your pockets. And what a great little gift to send somebody. Our weather's cooling down. It's, yeah, the leaves aren't really changing color yet, but they're starting, and I'm sure after the first frost, then they'll really be going. Oh, and I didn't have to paper that side anyway, did I? Do you think I can take it off? See, that's what I get confused myself. So, all right. So then this is going to close. Gets a little thicker now. And that, see, I did that side right. And then these two will get covered because it's going to fold over. So I'm going to just flip it over. We'll do the back. And then we can add some goodies to the pockets. So both of my fall journals are finished, and I will show them probably on Monday. We'll do a little share, and they will be available for purchase. You just have to contact me on my Instagram account, or you can email me. And yeah, I don't sell my stuff for a huge amount of money, because that's not why I do it. Like, I more than anything, I gift almost everything that I make. But there are a few things, like, you know, the journals, some of them I do sell. I'll be making an interactive photo album, a baby album, very soon. There's a young girl in church who's having a baby, and I've been commissioned to make a interactive photo album, so that's going to be huge fun to do. I'm looking forward to that. We don't know yet if she's having a boy or a girl, so it'll be a surprise. And then my friend, she says, as soon as you know, get busy. It's like, I will, but if you know first, you gotta contact me. So there we are. I'll just put that there. Oh, and the paper, how pretty. Like, the paper's just gorgeous. And I'll just cut a new piece for that pocket. But so we'll close it up, and that's gonna go up. That'll be the pocket. And then there. Right, so I'm going to add a little, and I'm just using the paper that I have. You know, I'm not looking for other paper. I'm just using what's on my desk. So it's a very quick, very easy project. I'm just going to mark it there. And then fold it up. Find my fold, my little pencil mark, and I'm going to fold there. That's the measuring that I'm doing. Just burnish it with my nail, and then I'll just cut it down. Just like that. Okay, and then I just have to make one more little cut. Cut it down just a touch. And if it's, you know, if you end up cutting it a little too short, don't worry about it. It can be, you can pop washi tape on it. You can add some lace. There's all kinds of things you can do to disguise paper if it's too short. There we go. Thank you, Liz, for the inspiration. I always remember these little projects, but then I have to remember how they're done. Just like that. All right, so I still have to trim. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it on this side, and I think that'll work out. It's just too difficult trying to cut it the opposite direction. Oh, look at that, it worked. All right, so I'm just going to add some glue to the two sides, put it up, make sure it's glued nicely. All right, and there we go. So we have our pocket made. I'm gonna bring this up. This will be a pocket. That's why I didn't put paper there. Just like this. Put that there. So you have your little booklet, and then when you close it, you have your little flap here, and then I have to add some paper there. And I think I have a little piece of the pumpkin paper left. Let's see if it'll work this way. Oh, perfect. All right, and then I just hopefully you could understand I try to be as clear and as simple as I possibly can for when I'm talking measurements or certain folds. So hopefully it was okay for you, and if not, just say something in the comments. But I will lay out the template for you, and you can take a screenshot of it. That way, if I did confuse you, then you'll have the measurements, and then whatever other questions that you need answered, then you can just let me know. There we go. So you have your flap, two pockets, and then you've got some real estate here. And these little photos are from G, Happiness in Crafting. She's a lady in here on YouTube, and she had a freebie in her group. And what I did is oh my goodness, I use the machine, and it's all shiny now. I tell you, my words today, phew. But they can go as extra pockets. The laminating, thank you. Thank you, whoever told me laminating. But I did the laminating one-sided, so it was just on the top. And how you do that is when you have a regular piece of paper in behind your image, so that when you go through the laminator, the top of it is laminated, but the back is not. So the back is just paper, and the top of it is laminated. So I'm going to make this a pocket here, but it's a great way to make things, you know, you don't always have to add backing. The laminating is perfect for that, but I'm going to make this a pocket. You know how I am with pockets. Pockets are good. And then just like that, and you have a pocket. Right, and then there's this beautiful little girl here. So I'm just gonna add her, and I'm gonna leave her a pocket as well. Why not? You know, you can add all kinds of pieces in here. I'll just take the glue around. And then just like that, and then just pop her in like that. And you don't have to worry about it coming up, because the back of it is not laminated, so it's not all that shiny stuff. So let me grab a couple of things here. This is just the words that we had been using the last time when we were doing our fall stuff. And so we've got words, hello. And I like putting words into things because then if you're giving it away, then, you know, people have a choice of using it in other projects, right? That's perfect. I know that's too short for that, but I'm putting it in there to show you what it looks like. And then there's butterflies, and I can just add a butterfly right there. Why not? I'm not gonna leave it as a tug. There we go. You can add photos here. You know, you can do anything like that. It's just, it's your choice what you want to do with it. So you can go like this and have this as your front, or, well, that can't really work, does it? See, it's good that I look at it myself. So that'll be our front. And then you just add, I'm just going to add some pumpkins there. But the decorating is the fun part. Well, you know, it is pumpkin paper already, so let's just add this here, just for some other color. Goodness, I feel like my conversation is all over the place today. I sure hope not. I sure hope not. And then just, I'm going to leave this one as a tuck spot, I think. And why not? Why not? Just pop it right there. Right, and then I just add a few little goodies inside, just like so. And then with this being your cover, you can add anything to it. Add some leaves. Yeah, this is the part that takes the longest for me sometimes, adding little elements and stuff. I don't know, do you have troubles, you know, trying to decide what to put on or how to put it on? I get like that sometimes. There we go. I'm just going to do that. I think that looks lovely. But I mean, you can lace it up. You can do all kinds of things and just go to town. But there we go. There's our little booklet. Isn't that cute? So then when you open it, you have your pockets. Oh, I didn't add anything into this pocket, so I'll just do that right now. Pot of flowers. I'm just going to add another one of these little images. And why not? We've got them. Let somebody enjoy them, right? And then there we go. So that, and that. I won't add a closure to it right now. I think what I'm going to do is just get a little clip. Could be a altered paper clip if you wanted. Oh, that would be gorgeous on there. And you can just add that right there. So let me just move all the little things out of my way. And put this on here. I always need to remember the pin. All right. So there's our little folder today, and you can fill it up more. I mean, I just did it just more for show, and you can fill it up with tags. You can make another pocket on this side if you want, add some tags into it. I mean, it's yours, so you do whatever it is you'd like to do, right? This is just a starting point for you, to give you some ideas, to get your creative juices going, I guess. Anyway, I'm just going to pop this word here. It just says joy. There we go, a little bit of glue, and you can add another tuck spot there. I'm not going to do it right now. And there we go. So I won't keep you much longer. I just wanted to come on and have some crafting time with you and have some fun. And I'm going to pop this on here. Let me just move this so it doesn't, I know it's all the stuff's going under my sewing machine, but let me make sure I've got it in frame. There you go. So take a screenshot of it, and then you can just make some like crazy. And this is the one I have. It's just, this is Stampin' Up! Paper. And hopefully you got a screenshot of all of that. And we'll just leave that part, but I'm just going to show you quick before we go with your double-sided paper that's already dressed. So 3.5, 7.5. This is the top. So we're going to turn it to 2 3/4, just like that. Ooh, it's pretty busy paper. So sorry about that. We'll see if I can see my score lines. Cut it up to the 2 3/4 mark. Take that off. I'll probably have to fix it because, as you see, it's a bit crooked. But, you know, it is what it is. Fold it up. And then I'm just going to cut along the next score line. Oh yeah, I'm way off. Can't even see my own line. Isn't that sad? Yeah, that's garbage. Anyway, so we're gonna fold them all. Fold all your lines. Just like that. Okay, so then you have your cuts. That's the saddest cut I've ever made, I think. So then when you fold this over, bring out your side. And this is going to be your pocket up. Fold it in. First fold this one up. All right, then fold that in. And then that's going to be your closure. Right? And I mean, you can pick which side you want. I could have, but I already did the cut. So just remember, if you want the pumpkins as your front, then this is going to be your cut line up like this, right? And then it'll get folded like this. So anyway, that's how you do it with your double-sided paper and single-sided paper. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll make some for yourself. I hope that you, if you do, that you will tag me on Instagram or Facebook or email me or pictures of what you've made. I just like so much when you contact me with pictures and comments and stuff like that. So I have 2 more mailings today. So these are going to go out in the mail today, and if you want to be a part of my mailing list, then you just have to get a hold of me and you'll go on my list. And yeah, let's get some fun stuff happening. Get some stuff in the mail so we can all enjoy. Thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks to my new subscribers for being here. I hope that you are inspired to create some little booklets yourself. And yeah, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like it, subscribe, comment. If somebody else that you know of would enjoy this content, then please share it with them so that they can come along, and we can all encourage each other and inspire each other, and that's just what I love to do. Have a very blessed rest of your day. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye for now.